sophomore, number 7, Javen Clinton. At midfield, Carter Roadhouse. Playing defense, number 9, Preston Ross. At midfield, number 10, Cisco Zacharias. At midfield, the senior, number 11, Ruben Wilcox. At midfield, number 12, the senior, Dylan Winslow. In midfield, number 14, Captain, senior, Jordan Milby. At defense, number 22, Owen Presley. At forward, the striker, number 23, senior, Mark Bruce. At defense, number 26, Marcus Daly. The Panthers are coached by Chris Milby and assisted by Megan Taylor. Let's hear it for the Panthers. Got me hooked up over there, Emma?
You coming over here?
Yeah, I can't do it unless you got a cord long enough.
No, you're gonna come over here. I wish I did. Ooh. I can move those.
You guys want to lift that out and
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was not
stick in your way. Am I live right now? So Lone Jack kicks off, passes it backwards. Team Whiteman and the 509 Security Forces Squadron are dedicating this game to a fallen airman, Christopher Carilios Gillibard, who departed to the Lord on Thursday, September 21st of 2017. He was an extraordinary person, touched the lives of each and every person he came across, and they were sad to see him go. And the Panthers are wearing the headbands tonight with an image of a thin blue line that represents police everywhere in Chris's memory. For the game, they did have a moment of silence in honor of Chris as well. It's like a goal kick for the Mules, heading into just the first minute here of the first half. Nice save by the keeper. One shot on goal there was by number 22, Eli Moberly of the Lone Jack Mules. controlled up by midfield by Lone Jack. Pass to McNeely. Controlled by Hammock. Laid off to McNeely. McNeely pushes it wide, and it'll be a throw-in for Knob Noster on the sideline. Throwing in for them will be Ethan Phillips. Back to Phillips. Milby the captain. A little trickery. Up to Ruben Wilcox. Wilcox passes it up to Cisco Zacharias, who's got an open 18 in front of him. Gets tripped up a little bit, and a save by Lone Jack. Nice through ball there from Ruben Wilcox to be able to give Cisco a little run up that sideline. Throw in for Knob Noster on the far side will be from Owen Presley. Presley throws into Preston Ross. Ball out of bounds to Lone Jack will be thrown in by Gavin Mooney on the far side. Mooney with a long throw in, headed out by Carter Roadhouse for the Knob Noster Panthers. Ball's cleared out by 22, Owen Presley for the Panthers. Milby calls for it at his feet. Milby with a through ball up to Dylan Winslow. Cisco Zacharias plays it back up to Winslow. Winslow in pressure now. Cleared out by number 22, Eli Moberly. Matt Berry sends it through. Controlled by the keeper. And Knob Noster defensive line pushes up. Nice heel by Milby. Gets it up to Winslow. Winslow with a nice pass down the sideline. A lot of open space in front. Controlled up by the defense of the Lone Jack Mules. Number 8, Carter Roadhouse on that play. Sends it wide over to Winslow. Winslow into the center. Crosses it over. Cisco Zacharias unable to get it on a one-touch, but does find it within. Takes a shot just off the right post to be a goal kick for the Lone Jack Mules. Cisco Zacharias takes the goal kick, tries to control for the Knob Noster Panthers. Cleared out by the Mules on the far side. Throwing in for us will be number 22, Owen Presley. Presley looks up the sideline, trying to find an open space. Nobody on the run, turns it over to the Lone Jack Mules. Matt Berry controls, pushes wide. Ruben Wilcox now over to Preston Ross. Ross lets it go out of bounds for Knob Noster Panthers. He's unable to control the pass. Throw in on the sideline for the Mules. Header goes to Milby. Milby chests it down to his feet. Sees Wilcox, but goes over to him throughout. Nice cross across the middle and controls it. Goal there was by Jordan Milby. Lone Jack Mules play it backwards. Passing through the triangle, good one touch. Tries to touch up the sideline. Now it's a foot race on the opposite side. Number 22, Owen Presley, takes that one out of bounds. Throwing on the far side for the Mules. Cleared out by Cruz. #23, Mark Cruz on the side. Throwing goes to Cade McNeely. McNeely gets it taken by Milby. Milby punches it up to Cisco Zacharias. It was a great pass. Ruben Wilcox had to hesitate there as he came forward, trying to stay on sides. Milby crosses in the middle. Nice try there. What do we got there? Goal! Panthers senior captain Dylan Winslow. Winslow found himself in the right spot at the right time on a cross and bouncing inside that 6-yard box. Obnoster's had 3 shots on goal, and 2 of them have gone in. One just wide. Two for 4 is pretty amazing odds. Stolen by Milby. Milby punches it out as he's unable to control it. So the Mules have a throw in here on the near side. Controlled and punched out by the Knobnoster Panthers, Ethan Phillips. Mules throw in. Long throw in over the shoulder. Phillips punches it right back over. Winslow up to Ruben. Wilcox sees a big clear over on the left-hand side, punches it through, but just sends it long for Ross to be able to get a hold of it. Big throw from the goalie of the Lone Jack Mules. Jabbing and stabbing defensively, and now number 22, Owen Presley, clears it so the defense can reset, gives it time for the midfielders to drop back in to give them a little support. Owen Presley tries to kick it out, but the Lone Jack Mules go ahead and punch it forward. It'll be a goal kick for the Knobnoster Panthers. So Javin Clinton to kick. Actually, now it's switched over. Javin will step back in. Big kick of over 50 yards there by the Knobnoster Panthers. Throwing in on that far side over there is going to be number 23, Mark Cruz. Mark back from Winslow. Winslow to Roadhouse. Nice pass up for Ross. If he can chase it down, he's got to cross ahead of him. He does put it off, just off goal. Hits the side of the net for the Panthers. It'll be a goal kick for the Mules. So 2-0 here, just 10 minutes into this first half. Both the goals have come from seniors playing here on senior night. Dylan Winslow heads it over to Milby, captain to captain. Milby dribbles it out, and it'll be a Lone Jack throw-in. Ball goes up to number 14, Matt Berry, for the Mules, taken now by number 14 for the Panthers, Milby. Milby on a throw into Ruben Wilcox. Great idea from him. Cross goes to Cisco Zacharias. It's going to be punched out by the Lone Jack Mules and give Knobnoster their first corner kick. So first opportunity for us to see a set play from Knobnoster. 5 in the box with Dylan Winslow on the cross. Winslow's cross goes to the far post, tries for a header by Milby. Just over the top of his head, and it'll be a throw-in on the opposite side for the Lone Jack Mules. Nice run over the top by the Mules. Eli Moberly. Carter Roadhouse now in control on the far side. Roadhouse clears up, controlled by Milby. Nice crossover to Ruben as he's got room inside the 18, switches over, takes a shot on goal, up towards that right upper. Great save by the keeper to keep Ruben off. Dylan Winslow controls. Winslow flips over his head. Preston Ross on the chase on the sideline. Preston sticks it through and goes ahead and gets it for the Knob Noster Panthers. Punches it through nutmeg style. And now Knob Noster, they're calling it for the Mules as a throw-in on the sideline. Throwing goes to 13, McNeely. Big cross up to 14, Matt Berry. Controlled by Carter Roadhouse. Roadhouse in pursuit. Berry clears it back, hits his trail. Dylan Winslow with a nice chip up to number 23, Mark Cruz. Cruz to Cisco Zacharias. Zacharias has an open goal. Goes far post and it just goes wide. Shot was just wide for Cisco Zacharias, but it was a great pass there by Mark Cruz. Controlled by Carter Roadhouse. Roadhouse to Ruben on the sideline, unable to control. Throwing from the sideline here for the Mules. '26 Marcus Daly in there. Lucky there, Javin Clinton coming out. The ball just kind of bounced loose. Good clear out there by Carter Roadhouse. Roadhouse giving the defense just a little bit of break there, giving it time for them to reset. Now Marcus Daly in there. Number 4, Ethan Phillips runs that one out to give Knob Noster a goal kick here in the 15th minute of the first half. Big clear, controlled by Phillips. Roadhouse punches it back up. Milby brings it back. Nice heel up to Ruben Wilcox. Wilcox sees Cisco. Good overlap on the opposite side there by Milby. Milby's got open room in front of him. Good thing Wilcox didn't touch that. It would have been offsides. Just wide of the post there for Milby. Milby tried to chip and go upper right. It'll be a goal kick for the Mules. Defensive line for Knob Noster straight across midfield. Roadhouse comes forward. Knob Noster pushing forward big time. Preston Ross on the opposite side, on the far side. That's number 26, Daly. Miscommunication there between Cisco and Rubin. Milby's got it. Passes back out to Wilcox. Wilcox with room. Short cross. Over to Winslow. Trail is back. Winslow just over. Just over the goal. Goal kick for the Mules. Roadhouse heads it out. Throwing for the Mules, working it backwards to forward is Brock Chura. Stolen by Milby. Up to Mark Cruz. Back to Dylan Winslow. Winslow sees Milby, but does a smart thing in turning the ball around. Has room. Cisco Zacharias on a break. He was on sides. He's got to cross if he needs it. As long as Mark Cruz stays on sides. Ball gets passed up on the clear to Brock Chura for the Mules. Turn over to Roadhouse. Roadhouse to Milby. Milby tries to punch it through to Reuben Wilcox. Gets it back, though, on extra effort. Roadhouse, the leader of that defense, comes up, punches it back up to Dylan Winslow. Winslow slows things down, pulls it back. Now he's got room in front of him. Nice pull over as he crosses it over. Dylan. Goal! Senior Dylan Winslow. Second goal for Dylan comes here in the 19th minute of the first half. Winslow now will be looking for the hat trick. Milby will be looking for his equalizer goal. Dylan's excited. He now has got a couple of defenders to beat. Gets punched in. He called for the foul. It'll be a free kick for the Mules. That's going to come up from number 7, Garrett LaHue. Preston Ross on the far side. Got a little space. Comes over to Ethan Phillips. Phillips on the throw-in for the Knob-Noster Panthers goes to Milby. Header control. 2-touch over to Wilcox. Wilcox back to Milby. Tries to go left foot. Cisco Zacharias punches through. Roadhouse. Try to clear by Owen Presley. Roadhouse over the head. Controlled by Gavin Mooney. Mooney tries to go to Barry. Should be Panther ball, and Carter Roadhouse on the far side will throw it in for Knob-Noster. Breaking Winslow, back to Roadhouse. Roadhouse with a nice move over on the opposite side to give himself some space. Up to Reuben Wilcox just over his header. Milby drags and throws up to Wilcox. Plenty of space. Going to get called for the high kick. And it'll be Mule's kick. Flick from Brock Chura. Roadhouse. Header comes in to Javin Clinton. Clinton controls and pushes the line up. Milby. Good pass up to Ruben Wilcox. It's a foot race now. Wilcox to Winslow. Winslow on goal, but taken care of by the Lone Jack Mules that time. Mules try to flick it out. Throw in on the opposite side. Owen Presley. Presley to Preston Ross. Ross down the sideline. Ross just never felt comfortable with that one. Never really had control. Throw-in's going to go to the Mules. Sub coming on for the Lone Jack Mules will be number 6, Evan Voss. Number 23, Jordan Gramlich, gets a rest over on the sideline. Taken by Milby. Flicked up to Zacharias. Controlled by Roadhouse. Roadhouse tries to send it to Milby. Just a little bit too far in front for him to be able to control it. Blocked there by Marcus Daly. Throw-in's going to go to the non-monster Panthers. Milby to throw it in. Sees Winslow. Dylan Winslow didn't break on the ball. Is taken by the Mules and then right back to the Panthers. Preston Ross now on the far side with the ball. Ross on the cross. Going to be a goal kick for Lone Jack Mules. Subbing in for them will be number 21, Beatty Cannon. Cannon's going to come in for number 12, Gavin Mooney. Big run now for Lone Jack Mules. But Javin Clinton takes care of that one. Daly. 22 Mobley. Milby. Milby to Ruben Cox. Ruben Wilcox has got a lot of space up in front of him. Cuts it back to the inside. He's at the 18. Lays it off to Cisco Zacharias. Zacharias with a shot on goal. Cleaned up by the Mules. Controlled by Daly. Brock Chura passes it up to Matt Berry. Javin Clinton comes out. Heads it. And comes back to pick it up here. Very dangerous, but it worked out for him. Dylan Winslow lays it off to Milby. Play on. Nice outswinger, but they said he was offsides. Looked like we were actually lined up offsides before the kick was there. Coach will review that film, probably be a little frustrated with that. Roadhouse just trying to clear it out to give the defense time to set up. Set play for the Lone Jack Mules on this corner on the far side. In swinger coming. off the left foot of the Mules. Nice in-swinger, but nothing for Javin Clinton. Clinton did a good job of going after that and controlling it. Cisco heads over to Ruben Wilcox. Wilcox tries to push it back through, lays it back off. Now Milby with it. Milby clears it out, gives himself a little space. Up to Ethan Phillips. Phillips tries for Wilcox. Down the sideline, but punches it too wide. Milby. Winslow. Dylan Winslow through two. Couldn't quite get through the third. Milby comes over to clean it up and get the ball. Down the sideline. I believe Cisco was offsides anyway, but they just gave it play on since it didn't look like anybody was going to get to touch it. Went straight back to the Mules goalkeeper. Winslow to Milby. Nice ball. Flick on, flick on. Goal! Senior Jordan Milby. Captain to captain flick. Now they have equaled it up. Both captains now have put two in. Milby and Winslow, 2 goals apiece. Milby's comes here in the 29th minute of this first half. Lone Jack plays it back. Pull back to midfield, unable to control on the sideline. Roadhouse. Milby. Flicks to Wilcox. Ruben still under control. Good speed over there on the opposite side, or on this near side actually, for the Lone Jack Mules and number 22, Eli Moberly. Set play for Knob Noster. Outswinger now from Dylan Wilcox. He's going to try to cross, looks like to the far post. He does. Nice try on the header and the hat trick for Milby. Just unable to control it. I think the ball went a little lower than he thought it was going to be. Probably would have been a nice one touch. Big kick goes up over Preston's head. Number 22, Owen Presley. Throwing from the far side, Evan Voss for the Mules. Lost to Mooney. Taken by Milby. Roadhouse. Ethan Phillips. Milby. Wilcox to Winslow. Winslow now has got a little space in front of him. Foul's going to come in. Off the shoulder check. Mules ball just inside the 18. Controlled by Milby. Daly. Wilcox with a hill to Milby. Milby's got room down the sideline. Takes it forward. Crosses over. Nice stop there by the Mules. Milby to Wilcox. Goal! trick, Dylan Winslow, senior, number 12. Let's get it. Back to number 10, Logan Mooney. Milby. Milby to Wilcox. Wilcox back to Milby. Milby just split through. Talk about threading the needle. Now Wilcox has it on the far side, looking for the cross. Dylan Winslow. Down the far side, controlled by Coach Milby. Ethan Phillips to throw in for the Panthers to Daly. Daly flicks on to Wilcox. Wilcox to Winslow. Winslow with plenty of room in front of him. Got the cross. Nice layoff. Goal! Preston Ross.
No.
Nice crossover from Dylan Wilcox. He took it all the way down to this inside the 6, actually. Pass from about the 4. Across the face of the goal. Preston just comes in, punches it in. Was able to walk in. Nice slide tackle there from Roadhouse. Clean as he hit ball first. It's going to be a corner kick for the Mules. Roadhouse does a nice job of keeping that defensive line up, controlling it as he's the captain back there from what I've seen tonight. In-swinger coming from the Lone Jack Mules on this near side corner. In-swinger goes right into the side of the net. That'll be a goal kick for the Panthers. Javin Clinton sets it up. Looks like Roadhouse is going to take it. Roadhouse with a nice boot. Controlled by number 13, Travis Thorson. Thorson to Milby. Milby controls, tries to give himself some space. Got Phillips behind. Finds Wilcox. Dangerous play as he tried to play from the ground. It's going to be a kick for the Lone Jack Mules. Just wide. And they say that Clinton didn't touch it. So it's going to be a goal kick for the Knobnoster Panthers. Overridden by the field judge. I think that's the correct call. It's going to be a corner kick for Lone Jack Mules. What was an in-swinger the last time, going out-swinger this time. Mules has everybody lined up on about the 18, now rushing. Finally controlled by Brock Chura. Ball goes out to Landon Hammock. Roadhouse. Nice save there by Clinton. Clinton punches it up so it hits the top bar. That shot from Matt Berry and the Mules was definitely on target. Clinton's going to get a save there. Say the post is a keeper's best friend. There was the bar for Javin Clinton. Wilcox goes over to Milby. Dylan Winslow controls down to his feet. Gets laid out, but no call. Milby. Thorson. Back to Dylan Winslow. Winslow threw 2 or 3. Nice footwork. Up to Thorson, but he was offsides. Ethan Phillips to Wilcox to Milby. Roadhouse. Cleaned up by Logan Mooney of the Mules. Chased down there by Mark. Preston Ross. Ross up the sideline. Looks for Winslow, but the ball's going to go out of bounds. Going to be a throw-in over on the opposite side, though, for the I'm Not Sure Panthers. Coming up to throw is number 22, Owen Presley. Presley to Dylan Winslow. Winslow tries to cross over to Milby. Roadhouse. Wilcox. Ross. Ross crosses over to Thorson. Thorson unable to control it as he had just ran a little bit past it. Trying to push that ball up to Barry, and now Barry's got it for the Lone Jack Mules. Lays it off for Logan Mooney. Mooney tries to punch it back up, but Barry's going to be offsides.
Get loud here in about 10 seconds.
That'll take us to the end of the first half here. Now Noster finds themselves with a 4-0 lead. Actually, a 6-0 lead. Hat trick there in the first half by Dylan Winslow. 2 goals come from Milby. And another one from Preston Ross. Tom Noster over the Mules right now, 6-0. Break here for halftime. We are going to have our senior night. So I will leave this on as we announce our seniors and senior parents as well throughout this halftime. So tonight is senior night once again. We will be introducing our senior and senior parents. as soon as they get lined up on the far side.
She should give you a wave when she's ready.
So 8 different seniors tonight that we are going to honor. 3 of them, actually being managers for our soccer players. Assistant Coach Megan Taylor down to give the carnations.
Ready.
Once again, tonight is senior night, and we would like to start off tonight by honoring our senior managers. Fran Cootie tonight is escorted by Katrina Roadhouse. Forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. The choice is yours, by Carlisle Lloyd. Her favorite soccer memory is getting to practice with all the players and playing defense against Dylan. Congratulations, Katrina Roadhouse. Abigail Weiniger. Abigail is being escorted tonight by Mark Cruz. Her plans after high school are to go to college and major in psychology. Her favorite quote is, "Open your mind and find something solid to close it on." Favorite soccer memory is watching the boys grow together as a team and being able to be part of that. Ladies and gentlemen, Abigail Weiniger. Our first soccer senior is Mark Cruz. Mark is being escorted tonight by Abigail Weiniger. His plans after high school are to go to the Air Force and become an RPA. His favorite quote is, "Nurture strength of spirit to shield you from sudden misfortune, but do not distress yourself with imaginations." His favorite soccer memory is when he got his first goal. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear for Mark Cruz. Our second senior player is Ruben Wilcox. Ruben is being escorted tonight by his mom and dad, Tricia and Landon Wilcox. His plans after high school are to major in biochemistry. His favorite quote is, "Money is not a motivating factor. I'm just happy with a ball at my feet. My motivation comes from playing the game I love," by Messi. His favorite soccer memory is the win at Sporting KC practice field. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Ruben Wilcox. Our third senior player is Travis Thorson. Travis is being escorted tonight by Dana Thorson. His plans after high school are to go to trade school and to be a welder. His favorite quote is, "Run," by Coach O'Fallon. His favorite soccer memory is meeting everyone the first day of practice. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Travis Thorson. Our next senior player is Jordan Milby. Jordan is being escorted tonight by his father, and by the way, Jordan, head coach, Chris Milby. His plans after high school are to play college ball on the East Coast. His favorite quote is, "I'm not your dad, I'm your coach," by none other than Chris Milby. His favorite soccer memory is when Dylan Winslow got his first season goal. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Jordan Milby. Our final senior is Dylan Winslow. Dylan is being escorted tonight by William and Lisa Winslow, and Hunter and Adrian. His plans after high school are to play collegiate soccer. His favorite quote is "Let's Get It" by Lil Pump. His favorite soccer memory is our first practice with the two new players, Javier and Carter. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Dylan Winslow. And one last time, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for our 2017-2018 senior soccer players and managers. Hugs all around down on the field. These seniors have taken a program in just its second year and done very well with it. Obviously leading right now, 6-0 over Lone Jack. Here's we get set for the second half. Set here for the second half, getting ready to start. Knob-Noster Panthers versus the Lone Jack Mules. Tough half for the Mules. Now they find themselves down 6-0. Final instructions coming from the sideline. So for this half, Knob-Noster has to look into the sun. And that will be another difficult task for Javin Clinton as he sets himself inside the box. Javin Clinton. Javen, the lone man for the Panthers, walking out on the field at this moment. Now the rest of his team's joining him. So Knob Nostra to kick off will be number 23, Mark Cruz. And Cruz gets set to start this second half. Thumbs up all around. And there's our whistle. We're underway here in the second half. Once again, Knob Nostra leads 6-0. Flick goes back to Milby. Milby's dropped back, maybe taking some defensive responsibilities. Roadhouse just to clear it out on the opposite side as Barry was there for the Mules, pressuring. Matt Barry back out to the outside. Big cross, high cross. Javen Clinton just punches it out. Javen there to grab it. Clear out by number 20, Colby Baker. Colby missed it, psyched everybody out, and Javen came over and picked it up. It's a planned attack. Barry. Winslow. Out to Ross. Back to Winslow. Actually passes up to Mark Cruz. Jacob Bailey on the far side. Milby. Matt Barry chasing it down. He's at the 18. Pulls it back and resets for the Mules. Shot goes on goal. Javen Clinton with a save for the Panthers. Milby. McGee. Roadhouse to throw in. McGee makes the run up the sideline. Throw in goes to number 22, Owen Presley. Presley down the sideline. He's got a little break to go. Nobody running on the opposite side for the cross. Ends up punching it out. It'll be a goal kick for the Mules. Barry's got a breakaway in front of him. All he sees in front is the goal. Ball just wide. Javen Clinton got a little touch on it. Probably just enough off his knee to be able to throw it wide. It's going to be a set play, corner kick for the Mules on this near side, near corner. In swinger. Coming in from number 7, Garrett LaRue. Dangerous ball goes in for the Mules. What number is that, Rich? Goals by number 23, Jordan Gramlich for the Mules. Roadhouse down the sideline, lays it off to number 22, Owen Presley. Presley pushes it forward. To the keeper, number 31, Nicholas Gillespie. McGee up to Roadhouse. Roadhouse to switch from defense to offense now. Now he's going to get a set piece. Corner kick for the Panthers coming from this near side. Set for Knob Noster now. McGee's on the near post. Looks like the far post over there is Presley. Milby's deep, calling for it on his head. In swinger. It's too much in. It's going to be a goal kick for the Mules. So Gramlich's goal came here in the 4th minute of the second half. Noster now leads 6-1 over these Mules. Wilcox on the far side to throw in. Number 12, Gavin Mooney. Punches it out for the Mules. Throw-in's going to be for our number 12, Dylan Winslow. Winslow and Milby have moved back now to fullback. Wilcox stays in as a midfielder. That's number 3, Jacob Bailey. Jabin comes out. Big kick. Roadhouse on chase. Roadhouse, best of that one. He's got a breakaway in front of him. Has a layoff if he wants it. Goes for the far post, just wide of the post. It's going to be a goal kick for the Mules. I was saying it went off one of the Mules players, off his kick. So Roadhouse is going to go over to the opposite side. Right-footed, so it'll be an outswinger. Closest to us is Owen Presley. Milby just behind him. Going for Milby. Milby on the head. Defended by number 24, Brock Chura of the Mules. And Wilcox shot was just off goal on the left side. Kicking for the Mules will be number 13, Cade McNeely. Big kick, Matt Berry, chased down by Dylan. Dylan unable to control. No offsides call. Nice defense there by number 26, Marcus Daly. Daly probably just stopped another goal from Berry. Dylan. Line and offsides call. Milby's looking for it, but Marcus Daly is actually playing just behind him. He's going to have to make sure that his line is straight in order to get most of those offsides calls. Winslow tries up for Roadhouse. Roadhouse with good hustle, but picked up there by Gillespie of the Mules. Aaron McGee. Roadhouse to control. Got a cross. He's got one across. Just behind Cruz. Cruz now has it off the flick from Ruben Wilcox. Cruz had a little too much footwork over there on the side. Ball goes out to the Mules. Just out of the reach of Wilcox, but he goes ahead and gets it anyway now. He's got number 20, Colby Baker, who now has it. Colby tries for Dylan. Winslow drops it down to his feet now. Trying to control. He's got it. Pushes forward for the Panthers. He's got the line in front. Did get a foot on it from the Mules. They punch it out to set the defense up. Mules midfield now drops back to help. Pass goes into Ruben Wilcox. Wilcox back to Dylan, but they're going to make him rethrow. So Winslow to rethrow. We have a player down for the Mules. Coach Brian Davenport for the Mules. Looks like he's going to go attend to the player down. I can't see from here who that player is. Subbing in will be number 16, Luke Hawes. Player coming off is Garrett LeHue. Coach attends to him on the sideline. Play resumes as the ball gets thrown into Wilcox. Wilcox back to Baker. Baker punches it forward to Dylan Winslow. Winslow tries for about a 26-yard attempt. Header by Milby. Matt Barry to flick on. Javen reminded not to pick that pass up. Dylan Winslow with a long ball up. Now Roadhouse with it. Milby. Milby on a run through now to Ruben Wilcox. Ball's going to go out of bounds there from Marcus Daly. Matt Berry got the sideline. It's going to be chased down by Dylan Winslow. Winslow just to clear to reset the defense. Now the midfield will be able to drop in to help out. Fullback's back. That'll give Milby some time to come back and assist as well. No ball down to throw in. To throw in for the Mules will be number 24, Brock Chura. I'm sure his target is going to try to be Barry at some point. Head out from Milby. Milby up to Presley. Cruz unable to control on the far side. Baker and Chase.
What's that?
I guess it's his ringtone. Dylan Winslow with Milby. Winslow with a big kick here. 13th minute here in the second half. Score remains 6-1. Knob over the Mules.
Excuse me, there is a message for you.
Milby looking for another offsides, although I do believe that if he's on the other side of half there, where Milby was, no matter where the kick is, it would not be an offside. He has to be careful with that one. Roadhouse. Owen Presley. Milby. Milby to wins Wilcox. Ruben out to Roadhouse. Roadhouse back to Ruben. Ruben with a shot on goal. Trying to go upper. Connor Cruz. Matthew Johnson. I believe David Sowers checked in. Winslow to Zach Bateman. Bateman in pursuit. Layoff goes to Logan Mooney for the Mules. Now cleaned up by Milby. Milby with plenty of space in front of him. Lots of room to roam. He's got Roadhouse to his left. Jukes one. Milby's got a clean shot on goal. All he needs is a little flick. Oh, nice cleanup there by Gillespie. That would have been a hat trick for Milby. Sometimes we get on the dance floor and our dress is too pretty for what we're doing. Milby with the footwork again. Milby now not messing around. Takes a left foot shot to the far post, just wide of the post. 17th minute here. Our score remains 6-1.
I think this turns it on. like I'm shaking now.
It's just, I don't know why I'm so nervous to do that. Come on, Jamin!
Okay, it's getting really cool.
This team improves so much.
I know.
It's unbelievable.
Oh, get it.
Follow it!
Oh,
Oh,
so
Like,
close. That's a goal for you.
say it.
Camera, they already
Okay, they got it. We're good. We're good. Oh, there's it.
Yeah. Oh, it's phase 3?
Oof.
Gotta get another one.
I didn't know that was 3 either. Who are you waving to?
Preston.
Oh, really?
He's on the field now.
Go, 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 go. Dad Hunter.
Go the other way. Go, Marcus. Go, Marcus. Go, Cardi. Yes, yes, yes. What? That's right. See, that would be I'd be like, ah. Ooh, trying to be too fancy. Go, 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 go. Yes. Go. This chair is comfy.
That ball sounds flat.
It
Yeah,
does
that's what I
sound
thought.
flat.
That pumped him up too.
Maybe it's just getting old.
Probably. I probably need to buy new ones for a season.
Aren't they expensive? How much do those balls cost?
They're like $100 a ball.
Ooh, my goodness. Let's see. Ooh. That's good.
Man, Dylan!
Is this the amount of noise?
Mark.
That's why I was doing like this. I was like, okay. Gross.
You ready, Jamin?
Ooh. Went all the way up. Javon. Ooh, good job.
Did you know we can't record the softball sectionals because it costs like $250?
What?
Yeah,
Why?
we can't live stream it. I don't know.
That doesn't make
Misha
sense.
has
Yeah,
rights
it's a
to it.
Misha thing. Yeah,
What?
yeah, it's crazy. So
I appreciate live streaming.
yeah,
That's crazy. Was Misha recording it?
I don't know. I assume.
Yep.
Are you gonna go or not?
Come here.
I'm not gonna end on my project.
Hmm?
I'm working on another
Oh
project.
yeah, I gotta do that too.
And I have homework and Miss Chance.
I feel bad 'cause I don't take her classes anymore, but I just don't have room.
Look, I'm gonna drop out of her class. Like, it's just a class. I don't know. We're talking about marriage right now. Then we have to take babies home over the weekend. And I work on the weekend. And they're like, oh, you're gonna have to find someone to watch it.
Yeah, I won't do it anymore. I would have done the cooking one instead. It's not like international cuisine or something like that.
So I'm gonna switch out.
You're gonna do what?
I wanna switch out.
Oh, I thought you said art. I'm like, no. Cool. Oh, dang. The camera looks like a goal.
Come on, Dylan!
So I was like, bring the net and I wasn't on the ball.
Watch 24! Sorry, that may have been a little loud for anybody down there. Sorry.
Yeah.
We did. It's live streamed. We are live streamed.
I mean, you can hear my laughing. You can hear my laughing. Oh, that was so funny. No. Oh.
Mark!
Right there for him.
No. I know, I saw you look at my hand. I was like, I hope she doesn't think I'm talking about this. It'd be a bipod. Then that wasn't the one that told you that? That like you can't have
None of my
someone
screaming gets on that, right?
It is.
You hear my laughing after? Here, we'll go back. You need to find it.
Like save it. Me yelling that one.
Yeah, we saved the game, so you can find it on our Namaster High School events. Who is that? Oh gosh, you can't see.
Even though he brought his head into it. Is that me? Is that me, girls? Oh. I can't wait to watch that. Can you comment in there? Way to go, Coach Taylor.
You gotta comment the time she did it.
I'm doing it. I'm saying.
You gotta find the time and then like comment the time that you did that so people can look for it.
I will.
That is so funny.
Well, if he didn't fall on it, we wouldn't. Oh,
Oh, good lord.
It's all good. It's all good.
I couldn't see anything except just
Now we're gonna hear this.
young
No,
no.
no.
Okay, good.
It's all good.
I need to watch the live stream.
Stop, I know
I
my
mean,
laugh is bad.
There you go. That's terrible.
You can hear us like right now. It's so funny. Stop. I'm like,
Go, go, go.
oh, that was
Oh, mind that shirt. You want to see it?
yeah. Oh yeah.
I've just been wearing a shirt.
Oh gosh. I think it's cute. I think it's so cute.
Way to go, everybody!
through the net over there? Were there?
Did you say goal one jack?
Must be a
Oh, they
hole.
do it themselves. Okay.
Because I saw it going, but the ball kept going.
They went through a hole.
No, I see it. I see the hole it went through. The tiny little bit.
Where?
It's towards the middle. A little bit to the left of the bucket.
I looked
Oh, I think
at
I
it
see it
today.
too.
There wasn't one in it today.
Couple matches.
I see it. It's so small. You can just see like more green in that
The ball
spot.
hits at the perfect spot.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
His bean.
Lost my touchdown. Hopefully no one scores in the next 30 seconds. So hopefully no one scores the next 30 seconds, but I had that.
Oh, it did.
It was blinking, but I think it just...
It's gonna get loud.
Oh, put my ears.
I think you're safe.
Good, I had my fingers. Okay, I'm gonna stop it.
Oh!
Alright,
that's
the
no
final
good.
score. Thanks for watching.